Hi everyone, my name is Vanessa Cerda and I graduated from Progreso High School in 2012. And after I graduated, I moved to Austin where I attended the University of Texas for 3 years. And in 2015, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in biology with a concentration in neurobiology. And after that, I started my master's at the University of Texas San Antonio and transitioned to UTSA's neurobiology PhD program. And I'm currently working on my dissertation project proposal, and I hope to graduate with my doctorate within about 2 years. My doctoral research focuses on what is happening in the brain when bilinguals think about math in English versus when they think about math in Spanish. My goals are to earn my doctorate degree, continue to contribute to scientific research, and eventually open up my own research lab. I also aspire to continue teaching because I love helping people bring out the best in themselves. And teaching university students for me is perfect because they're brand new adults with limitless possibilities. But overall, I aspire to be happy. Not everything in my life is school related. I like bike riding, I like hanging out with my cat, I like making things, doodling, marathoning Marvel movies, just relaxing. And one of my major goals in life is to maintain a balance so that I can be a research scientist and still be myself. When I was in high school, I had no idea what I wanted to be. I didn't want to leave the valley, and even when I graduated from UT, I still didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And as nerdy as this sounds, I've always loved school and I loved science. And my career as a scientist sort of happened by accident. I met some really awesome professors at UT that were research scientists themselves, and they mentioned the idea of scientific research to me during class and, during office hours. And the more I looked into it, the more I realized that I loved it. But it wasn't until I met Dr. Nicole Wicha, who's my boss now, that I realized how great being a scientist is. Her life is seriously goals. She makes her own schedule, she gets to explore interesting questions, she travels to conferences all over the world, and after meeting her and seeing the confidence she has, it really inspired me to want to be exactly like her. Well, I'm the oldest in my family, and not just my immediate family, but I'm the oldest of all my cousins from both my mom and my dad's side. And I always had a lot of responsibility, a lot of people looking up to me. And it was always important for me to do something big, to set an example for my siblings and for my cousins. And when I graduate, I'll be the first person in my family to have a PhD. So 50% of my motivation to continue moving forward is, of course, my passion and love for science and research, but the other 50% is because I owe it to everyone who has ever helped me, who has ever believed in me, who has ever pushed me. And how could I do anything less than my best when I have so many people that have my back? There are two things that I would definitely advise to high school students, especially graduating seniors. And the first would be leave the valley. And as hard as that may be for some of you because of family or relationships, please at least give it a try. There are so many different opportunities outside the valley. And I'm not saying I don't love the valley or Progreso, but we need more smart, creative young people to go out and learn about the world, make a difference. I've learned that people from different places have different perspectives on life, and that's really a valuable information to have to grow as a person. But more importantly, Valley kids have a different mindset than people around the world, and it's very important to spread that. So don't stay in your comfort zone forever. Even if you leave and come back, that's great. Whatever you learned out there will follow you back here and make the Valley better for the future. And the second piece of advice would be to figure out what you like, what you're good at. If you're like me in high school and don't know what you want to be or do, explore your interests. Let your interests take you on a path that you didn't expect. There are a million different majors. And talk to people, even if they intimidate you. College professors especially, because they have a lot of experience, they're experts. They can tell you the good and bad things about following a particular career path. But above all, they're human. They have problems and families, and a lot of them left their hometowns or left their own countries. And they chose to be professors because they enjoy helping people, so don't be scared to take their advice. Thanks again. I hope you enjoyed catching up with me, and until next time, go Red Ants!